The most dramatic day of the Dakar so far, the racing and the scenery, outstanding. Today's big faller, Heinz Kindergartner, airlifted out with a broken hip. And the day's big winner, Jean-Louis Schlesser. Buggies 1 and 2, they see off all comers. Well, to be, the scenery was great, the driving was fast, it was a short special of 140 kilometers. We enjoyed it, so did everybody else. Racing again, a chance to stretch the legs. Everyone was relieved to be back on course. Well, there were more hard luck stories throughout the day. Look at this for an overheating engine. Absolutely no water left and difficult even to put it in. Juan Pablo Reyes says there's no water left at all in this engine. It's completely overheated and we just can't go on without some. Well, the assistants finally came. Look what happened when they put some in. Just a little bit to begin with. It was boiling away. Almost like a steam engine, though it's not supposed to be. So tough on some, great for others. It was the Dakar racing, all over again. Kia's Mobile having a smooth day. So the sun finally setting. There were some latecomers, but most made it in, safe and sound. And so to the day's stage, leg 12, day 8 of racing. It was from Wa El Kabir to Waha, and what a special it was. 657 kilometers in all. It was fast.
Ya lo vamos a echar para adelante.
I didn't know that they built autobahns out in the desert, and it was just 600 kilometers of very, very fast road, and the last 250, 300 kilometers have been very, very smooth in the desert, and a little bit of dunes at the end, but today was a little bit boring, I think, because we thought it was going to be a hard day, 600 kilometers, and I mean, we've done it in a very good time because it was very fast the whole day, but it was a good day.
Ja, heute war es eigentlich.
Well, on four wheels, it was pretty much the same story. Just gun for that horizon, get the pedal to the metal, and see who gets there first. Fontenay was out in front, but only just ahead of Kleinschmidt. Serbia was also there early on. Yeah, the dunes providing a very flat and hard surface. Heavy rain of late made it like concrete in sections, so nobody getting stuck today. That's the least of their worries. Few with navigation trouble, as the wind had covered a few early tracks. But as you can see, everyone was comfy and together. Blind Schmidt saying this is the first big stage with dunes. Navigation, once again important, she says, but it's that beautiful volcano that's going to stick in the mind. She said she was here in 1992 on a bike. For me, she says, this is the most beautiful desert in the world. Into the race today, around 100 kilometers, no problems at all. Very important stage, she said. Just hope they don't get any mechanical difficulties. Coming to the rise here, slammed on the brakes. She was okay. Yes, the beautiful top of the volcano. An oasis at the center. Stunning scenery today. This area, once tropical. The stumps of fossilized trees. One of the hazards today. A truly beautiful and awe-inspiring day in the Libyan desert. Well, out there too, of course, was Peter Hansel. He's put the Mitsubishis to shame on many a day, and today he was to finish with Mitsubishi power ahead of the Mitsubishi Works teams once again. But it was all about the buggies today. High speed, straight line. Serbia was out there early, overtaking Peter Hansel. And of course, where there is Serbia, there is also Mr. Schlesser, who builds these things.
En 900 mètres, un pneu
and indeed, in such a comfort zone, he was able to do some stretching exercises. While Series, his co-driver, took over the wheel. Shinozuka within their sight. That was the important thing, of course. Shino had been leading. Schlesser was out for him. He spotted him. Just opposite, there's Shino. Schlesser, cool as a cucumber. Racing away. Look at the speed difference. Oh, Schlesser enjoying himself. He freely admitted that later on. The Mitsubishis, they were complaining of such a straight line speed day. The gearing on Schlesser's buggy absolutely suited to this day. Sabi having a good ride as well on the Ford. Nice hard surfaces, not too many uneven traps and potholes. It suited the Ford very well indeed. It finished 6th behind Fontenay. Kleinschmidt 4th on the day behind Peter Hansel. It was Schlesser and Serbia that led them in. Others were simply playing catch-up. Demevius, he was in front of even Shinozuka. Shino couldn't do anything. Said he spent the rest of the day in 5th gear. There are 6 on board the Mitsubishi. He said it just couldn't get enough traction to keep up. He didn't exactly limp home. He went as fast as he could. It just wasn't fast enough. He finished 20 minutes and 40 seconds down on Schlesser's time. It means Shino falls to 3rd place overall, even behind Peter Hansel. Trailing Schlesser now, 13 minutes and 30 seconds. What a turnaround. Watch out for stones, says Dillaverd's co-pilot. Don't want any punctures today. Nobody wanting to stop. Thankfully, most of them didn't have to. Ninth today ahead of Sousa. Of course, won 2 stages in this Dakar. Sousa, he's had a very mixed time of things. A couple of wins, a couple of days when it's all just gone terribly wrong for him. The Mitsubishi privately developed vehicle having a great debut in the Dakar, 7th overall behind Serbia. Kleinschmidt, Fontenay, then it's Shinazuka, Peder Hansel, 10 minutes behind the leader, Schlesser.
Il manquait plus que les péages. De toute façon, je pense que le rallye est axé sur les vitesses de pointe. Alors donc,
all that was missing was a toll booth today.
On peut rien faire.
It was just like a motorway. Full power all the way. It seems the rules don't suit our kind of car. It's made for high speed only, and we don't like it.
On va revoir la réglementation.
Disons que
Schlesser,
on est,
in reply, said today was a very good day for me. We made good balance on this Dakar so far. You may remember in the early stage of the rally, we lost around 8 minutes in 3 hours of stages. He said, but I didn't cry about it like some of the others are doing right now. You have to take the rough with the smooth. And today, it was smooth for me, he says.
En plus, ils se sont perdus. Donc, il y en a pas mal qui se sont perdus aujourd'hui. Et nous, Henri a fait une très bonne.
He doesn't understand why everyone's complaining. The Dakar is mixed.
It was very fast. Pit, no, not pit, just a desert, wide desert. Top speed was, but the sand is, I think, a little bit soft. We cannot make a top speed. Always we use 5th gear because if I use 6th gear, speed is coming down. So 5th gear, just keep the same speed, not going up. But I think sand was a little bit softer.
This is a Troller. It's a Brazilian 4x4, and they're on their first rally. There are 4 cars, they're all still in the race. 2 assistance trucks are on board as well. They're sharing it with the Spanish team. It's a mix of several cars, a hybrid if you like. They're a small factory. They make just 60 cars a month. They sell every single one of them. Apparently there's even a waiting list.
Ele tem motor Ford.
Carlos Clauset, the team leader, says it's a Ford 4-litre, 170 horsepower. The axle and transmission are developed just for Troller by Toyota. And there are many Toyota parts on board, he said. The gearbox, though, is Nissan. The rest that there is, built in Brazil. It's a fibre body, very strong, very reliable, tough as old boots.
Muito forte.
Very strong, absolutely no problems at all. Well, you might have a bit of your car in this, who knows? It really is a mixed bag. Junior Arnoldo says this car is made for dunes in the Sierra in Brazil. There are many beaches and dunes just like here in the rally. He says there's been trouble with the dust, but nothing really too serious. There's the look of a former Jeep Wrangler about it, doesn't it? Don't tell anybody though.
Well, the
objective of the team, he says, is to arrive in Cairo. We know we can't win. We're not out to do that. All we want is to bring all 4 cars home to the pyramids. It's certainly possible, he says. The Dakar for us, it'll be a dream to finish it. That's our aim.
Pra mim, o Dakar é sonho.
And of course, we wish Troller all the very best. And what about those trucks? Well, guess what? Yeah, it's still a battle between Gabirov, Chigini, De Azevedo and Lepre. Those four all within an hour of each other. The leader, Chigini, that's 42 minutes though over De Azevedo. It's all about Camas and Tatra. A brace apiece. It's a real battle. And so what about tomorrow? Day 9 of racing. Liaison of just 4 kilometers, then a special high-speed once again, 610 kilometers, all the way to Kofra. We're still in Libya, still the guests of this wonderful people. And just look at the sights that we leave behind today. The top of a blown volcano, by the side of it, an oasis. It was the control point today. And it'll long live in the memory of everyone who saw it. Quite beautiful.